Hello everybody. So a while ago I had bought this bin of jewelry for or I guess it's a big pretzel box of jewelry for, I think we spent $40 for it at the flea market. I saw some, it looks like plastic amber, looks like a lot of beads, but I'm gonna go through it today. It looks like it's a piece of stone of some sort, but I'm going to go through it today, see if there's any way to make back my money, or if I just have a lot of parts for repair. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to sell all the contents as a big lot, or what I'm going to do with it. It was just more like a mystery box for me. Kind of excited to hopefully see what they were doing. They were wire wrapping these cool beads, made like little crystal fruit. Alright, I think the easiest way is going to be to pour it out slowly. There's some vintage pieces in here. This looks like maybe the first piece of gold recovery. I like these beads, they're glass. What is that? That's a really nice agate bead. I'm going to put that aside too. Need to go get a box to put all the things that I think are cool. See, I was thinking all these prong set rhinestones are really good for repair. I'm gonna grab a few of those just because whenever you need that size rhinestone for fixing something, it's pretty easy to take them out of the prongs and set them into whatever you need. Pearls. Made back a penny. These are glass beads. Not too much vintage. Those are really nice. These are crystal, not plastic. Kind of like those. I don't know what they were doing with it. Maybe trying to make like one of those crystal trees, but the other one was plastic. So let me go get a box. So I got my little box. See, these are crystal and these were plastic. I mean, they're still nice beads, but an antique little die or dice. I see something that might be a winner. Doesn't look like plastic. It sure looks like vintage amber. I'm not 100% sure how to tell. Maybe with a hot trim, if it smells like plastic when you burn it. Kind of like how you tell the faux ivory. Those are nice glass beads. I'm finding a bunch of cool things. First pin. I'll leave them down there. I'm gonna try to turn this. Definitely a lot of things in here. I don't know. It is a very nice rhinestone pin. I'll put it aside and see what it needs. Some buttons. These are gold or brass. Yeah, they're brass, but they're nice. I don't think if I took that crystal out of that, I think it might not do the best. Like the foil will come off. Looks like everything so far is parts and pieces. This is a nice pin, but it's missing one of the square crystals. But got about a quarter of the way through. So I'm not quite halfway through. My plan is to pour out half of the bucket and then go through what we've... This piece of mother of pearl. I guess it was a pin at one time. You can see where it was glued on there. First very old piece of jewelry. You can tell by the back on this one. This is probably 1920s, 1930s, this fleur-de-lis. But it's got some good stones for fixing other pieces of jewelry. I guess that's just a glass bead. Nice big fat one though. These are they're definitely dyed, but they do look cool. Nice pieces of stone. I think that might be coral. That might be gold on the top. See this one? Just pulled that out. Definitely looks like it is coral. But it'd be black coral. That sure does look like a piece of gold. I'm gonna get that tested and find out what that is. If anybody knows what this might be, but in my view, that's the best piece I picked out so far. Definitely doesn't look like wood, but it very nice. You can kind of see it almost has like an amber look with... Alright. It's giving me hope. There's a lot of little parts and pieces in here. Those are glass little beads. We're not halfway yet, almost. These are nice. We're going to stop and look through what we put out in so far. So these are all stone. Looks like agates and very nice beads. 2 lapis beads. Those would be good for earrings. These are glass. I don't know. Definitely a lot of little beads in this pile. I have another big box of jewelry that I bought, I guess after this, that I still have to go through, that had a bunch more jewelry instead of beads. And that almost looks like gold plate or something. It's an older pin also. I like how they made the clasp for that. I hope everybody's having a good spring. I've been having fun. I've been getting out there a bunch and finding a lot of good antiques. Trying to get ready for Brimfield. I'm going to set up at Heart of the Mart in May. So hopefully I'm able to sell a lot of the nicer things I got. but we'll see. I kind of like getting the cash instead of putting it at auction a lot of the times. It's always, I don't know, it's easy to be disappointed when you throw stuff at auction, it seems. Doesn't look like anything super special that I missed. I think my one buddy at the flea market, he uses all this stuff to put on his, he makes sculptures with costume jewelry, so I might sell it to him, just because it is pretty glitzy. I'm gonna take the kids Easter egg hunting today for Easter. We have one place we like to go that has hard-boiled eggs. There's a pin. Let's see. Nope. It's all set up though with crystal and ready for a pin back. Some coins. See how that's set? That would be good for repair on something that needs a nice glass stone. Butterfly wings are pretty too. Look at that little piece of lucite. Perfect little knob. Definitely 1950s or earlier. So this is what I picked out so far. Not too much stuff. I'm gonna dump out another little pile. What those yellow things are. Flowers of some sort. Ooh, there we go. So right here is some nice, nice stone beads. Look like moss agate or something. Some type of agate. But they're already strung, ready for a clasp. I thought these things were interesting. No clue what they are. Maybe just drops for a necklace. That's a rhinestone and a half. Butterfly. It's good as it has all these milk glass beads. I mean, there's a bunch missing. Or rhinestones, milk glass rhinestones. But it's very good for repair. Old shoe clip. There's a bunch of, I'm pretty sure those are glass, the little yellow guys. They must have made a lot of earrings or crystal pieces to a chandelier. Black & Decker socket thing. See, there's tools in this jewelry. Anybody who's complaining. But looks like, I was thinking this, I mean, it's got gold plating there, but it's made by Krementz. It's a billfold. More of that agate. guess so they have the bracelet and necklace part to that. Maybe I'll have to keep that. Try to find the pin for it. Not much left. Those look cool. So this right here almost looks silver. I'm going to take that out and just see what it is. It sure does look silver. I don't know. Rhinestone.
Oh, look at the butterfly.
So I don't think it's silver, but it's definitely old. I would say this is probably from the 20s. Might have went on a dress or something. It's very interesting. Put that aside. Some more little necklace drops. What do you think? Sterling spoon? Nope. Just Rogers. Giving medicine to the kid. Shower curtain, folks. I'll put that with my scrap metal. Some glass turtles. Gabby might be able to sell those for somebody beating. You never know. She had a fun day selling the other day with her jewelry. There's her stone. There we go. Really nice rhinestone pin. All it needs is for me to fix the pin back, but it's not missing any stones. And that's actually a fairly easy repair. You just, one day, once I get them all together, we'll work on doing some jewelry repair. It's getting the parts and pieces are to repair, like oddball things. As long as you have enough rhinestones put aside. You know, here's a pin back that I could always put onto this this guy right here. You know, it will fit perfect. So maybe I'll put that in with that bag. That's a nice piece too. Oh, it's early Corot. That looks like it's just a pendant drop of a pendant. But vintage Corot is always it's a good piece. I bet that's it's at least $10 is my guess. It almost beats my piece of coral I found. So I got the coral, the Corot, and the amber beads as I feel is my best two things. Best three things. Alright, got the last little bit, and there's not too much left. But if it's as good as what I just got, I'll be happy. And another tool, screwdriver. Bunch more beads. These are glass. Sterling. So I did find some sterling. Little sterling bracelet. It's marked there and marked right here by my thumbnail. So little pieces of sterling like that I always give to Gabby to sell. Another little screwdriver. Those look like glass. Almost like cotton candy, but they are glass and they're kind of cool. Would be nice if that was like gold filled or something. I'm not 100% sure. I'll put it in with my gold recovery. Another that looks like granite, little granite and glass beads. I'll let Gabby pick one more time. I think it's time for me to skedaddle. But if anybody, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I try listing this as a lot, all the parts and pieces that I have left on Blue Bus Dave? I think it's a good idea. Look at those amber beads. Those are perfect for repair. Definitely got a lot of repair, like stuff for my repair pile, and a bunch of really nice strands of beads to sell. But the winner was the vintage Corot rhinestone pendant. Nice emerald color. Then I'll go with the amber and the coral. So I don't know. Hopefully you guys thought this was interesting. I did buy the bucket for 40 bucks and definitely found, oh, here's some vintage mother of pearl buttons. I'll put that in my button lot. All right, see everybody later. Thank you very much. Peace. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, pulling the treasures out. If you haven't yet, please check out my Blue Bus Dave eBay. It's where I like this. I sell mostly my jewelry and the small items that I pick. I try to put some of the better things. So thank you.